Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to decorate 3 fall themed cupcakes. The first one we're going to do is this cute little pumpkin. To start off, we're going to color some icing in 2 different colors. So I'm just putting some icing into 2 bowls, and we're going to color the first one a bright orange color for our pumpkin. So I'm just putting a few drops in, and I'm going to use a bright green for the stem of the pumpkin. And I'm going to go ahead and stir that up. Make sure you get it really combined because you don't want any white streaks in your icing. So that's the orange, and now I'm just going to go ahead and stir the green really good. And I decided to add a couple drops of yellow just to get it closer to the color that I wanted. And once my 2 colors are done, I'm going to put them inside of a piping bag. I used a large round tip for the orange and a small round tip for the green. Now I'm just going to start piping on my cupcake. And so I want to start by making a little dollop of icing right in the center of our cupcake. And this is going to be the base for our pumpkin. We're going to pipe a line of buttercream from the top of the cupcake to the top of our little icing mound. And we're just going to continue that all the way around our cupcake. And as you can see, we're kind of starting to get that pumpkin texture. Now we're going to use a cinnamon stick, and we're going to stick that straight into the center of our cupcake. And as you can see, it looks like a little stem. Now we're going to take our green icing, and we're going to pipe 2 little curly stems right on either side of the pumpkin. And that's it! This cupcake is super simple and it turned out really cute. The next cupcake I'm going to show you guys is a Spiderweb Cupcake. We're going to start out by coloring a little bit of icing black. And keep in mind you might need to use a lot of food coloring because we are coloring white icing. Once we're done with that, we're going to take our cupcake and we're going to use our offset spatula and apply a thin layer of icing right on top of our cupcake. Try to make that as smooth as you can. Now after that, we're going to take some white icing that we put into a bag with a small tip, and we're going to start by piping across right in the center of the cupcake. Then we're going to pipe 2 overlapping lines. And once we have that, we're going to start making our web. So we're putting tiny little curved lines right in the center, and then going outwards, we're going to pipe lines around the edge of the cupcake. So as you can see, we're just making a little spider web right on top. And once we're done with that, we need to add a spider, and I didn't have anything to use, so I just used a raisin, but I would suggest you guys use something different like an Oreo or a chocolate chip or even a little cookie, but I was working with what I had, so. So we're going to just pipe on our little eyes. And after that, we gotta give our buddy some legs, so I'm piping on 8 legs. I know our spider friend looks a little silly, but we'll just go with it. Now I'm going to show you how to make a colorful fall themed cupcake. It's not really supposed to be anything, but it just kind of reminds me of fall because of all of the colors. We're going to be dyeing some icing bright red. We're going to put that inside of a piping bag with an open star tip. And right here you can pretty much do whatever you want. I just started off with putting some stars around the edges. Then I used my orange icing, which I have a leaf tip on my piping bag. I just put a couple of leaves, put different colors in random places. And as you can see, it kind of reminds me of fall because of all the orange and the red and the green. Kind of looks like fall leaves, which was what I was going for. And I also made this one, which I started with a dollop of red in the middle. Then I just kind of put orange leaves all around the outside like a little flower. And here we go. You guys can use these for inspiration, but I want to see what you come up with on your own. Okay guys, so I showed you how to make a pumpkin cupcake, I showed you how to make a spider web, and I showed you how to make a cute little fall themed one. What other fall themed cupcakes can you guys come up with? I would love to see them. Okay, bye guys!